Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to Prison Architect and welcome back to LaCorp Jail, where all the inmates are just getting up for their morning shower. And look at this. Ta-da! Protective custody is complete, pretty much. I think complete. We have resolved this problem. Do you remember I was having trouble moving these legendaries into their new cells? Well, I was trying to do it while I was in intelligence. You can't do that while you're in intelligence. I mean, that's all it was. It was something as simple as that. So, resolved. We moved them into their cells. I've actually made them now into solitary cells. I made them impermanent solitary, and this way, every time they smash up their rooms, they don't then trudge them all the way down to here and stick them in a cell. I mean, they were spending more time down here. Oh, look, this is the wrong floor in here. They were spending more time in solitary down here than actually where we wanted them. So that's how I resolved that issue. Let's just fix this up. Look, I've put wooden floors down where I want the nice clinky clanky mosaic. Let's fix that. Right, okay. Lovely. And can you see as well that we've got a nice controlled system here. Again, though, there is supposed to be like guards on patrol and stuff, and it's when they're not that we're more likely to see these guys kick off, but whatever. The patrols don't work quite as I would like them to. Why's that there? What's that there? I don't know. Actually, while we're looking at the nice empty sand section, look at all that. I was actually asked a question by Finn, I think it was, who, how do guards catch escaping prisoners if all this back section has no access? Which, of course, auto-saving. Auto-saving. There we go. Right, so you see, this is all no access. So the idea is, well, if staff can't get back here, what if somebody like starts running to escape? Okay, well, first of all, there are gates. I can let staff back here if I need to. And I've also created a fast-moving path, you'll notice. Oh my god. Quickly, yeah, there we go. Which actually does go around the entire perimeter of the prison on the outside. So if a prisoner, for example, is running across this sand very, very slowly, staff should be able to run pretty quickly up here, particularly dogs, which run particularly fast. And that does go all the way around the prison. Now let's talk about escaping prisoners. The only reason or way that a prisoner would end up back here, in all likelihood, is if she has tunnelled. Well, because of this perimeter wall, this is a really hefty perimeter wall. Each square of it is 200 doubloons, right? So it's a really expensive prison. Well, it is an expensive prison, but it's also a very expensive wall that goes all the way around the perimeter of the prison. It's all the way around there, and the only place that it stops is in places at the front here. Like here, for example, which is probably something I should look at fixing or changing at some point. Not sure. Now, this wall is so huge. What? Oh, look, a note page. Oh, I wonder if it's one we haven't got before. Look, water supply. Oh, fantastic. Page 13. I wonder if that's a new one. I don't know. Look, I've still got loads. Problem is, my prison's so big now that I'm always zoomed out, so I never see these on the floor. It's quite upsetting. So I've not been collecting them. And that makes me pretty sad, because I do want to get them all. Right, okay, what was I saying? Yes, so this wall is so huge that you can't even build utilities through it. The idea is that it goes so deep that for a prisoner to tunnel through it, I mean, it can be done, but it takes them an astronomically long time. So actually what the AI tends to do is have them start tunnelling towards a section of the prison that doesn't have this wall, and the only part of the prison that doesn't have this wall is the front, and even that has quite a lot of it. Now, we've pulled up a couple of tunnels, not many, we don't get a lot of tunnels, but the biggest one that we had, which was in an episode a couple of episodes ago, and it came out and then start heading for the front. I mean, think about that. They're not going anywhere, you know. So really, and there was, I think there was something like 4 of them tunneling together, and they still came out the front and started digging towards the front of the prison rather than just coming out the back here. That's how much of a deterrent this wall is. So the chances of prisoners tunneling out of here and running across the sand is pretty slim, I would say. All the same, I will always make sure that they do have some form of access to the back here, because you never know. You never know. And if I was to say put a door in here so that they could gain access out the back faster, all it would do is create a weakness in this wall for prisoners to tunnel through that doorway and get out of here. Not to mention, I also have this fence going all the way around as well. Right on the edge of the map, there's that second fence. So they can't tunnel here and then run and escape. They have to then get through this fence as well. So, you know, I mean, it's not easy. So they can get back there, but chances are is they won't need to. I guess is the answer to that one. Anyway, with that covered, yeah, we've got another staff section ready over here for when staff needs go in, but it's also functioning now as a basic staff room and kennel. Is this even marked? Is that marked as a kennel? It is marked as a kennel. I was about to say. I mean, I suppose they are using it. So pretty pleased with this, and today we're going to be looking at finally the back section. Currently, this is all locked down. While they are working in here, I've never seen anybody on either side actually come to any of these windows. Never. They do come out of this door and go to this, and that's about it. And then they come back through again. And the AI is really weird. So I had this closed a lot, apart from those sort of 3 hours. And staff will just stand there for ages until the doors open again to get through. Both ways they'll do it. And also the ladies in the afternoon when that's locked shut also stand trying to get through that gate. The AI doesn't sort of make this remote door that's closed and only hooked up to one of these door timers as sort of truly no access, there's no way through. It doesn't work. I tried putting in staff doors in the canteen, which they needed a little room, a little hallway that was staff only, 2 staff doors, so that staff could get through, but these ladies wouldn't go through. And they were still queuing up. The staff was still getting stuck here, even though there was a door right here for them to circumvent this. Nightmare, absolute nightmare. So what I've had to do now is I've asked the door timer to also be open when the Supermax ladies are in here eating or in bed asleep, just so that staff can have sort of free movement through here. Yeah. So we're constantly testing and trying out this idea for Supermax only. These ladies I'm not allowing in at the moment. You can see here as well that I did do a bit of a change. So now they have their own telephone bathroom section, and so do the Supermax ladies. Look at that. The deployment hasn't been sorted out yet. And I don't think I've got anyone like watching these. Oh well. Anyway, shall we get on with it? So we've got some large buildings here. Do you see? First of all of these buildings are psychiatry offices, you know, for their what? For their anger management and stuff like that. These are going to be common rooms, but for those AA sorts of meetings, which we've actually made in the wrong material. Shall we do this? Oh dear, that says bulldoze. Let's do it in... Is this supposed to be... Do you know, I don't know. Oh no, look, it is in brick. I've forgotten all my rules on which material I like to use. Have you noticed? So, anyway, there we go. So there's that. Classrooms. So a classroom's brick as well, probably, because I think it's whenever teachers and stuff like that, people, I don't know, there's concrete, so no, there's no logic. There's no logic. Right. So concrete. So these are classrooms. Again, it's all about rehabilitation. This whole section. It's pure function back here. And then this is a hospital. Now, what is this? A concrete, right? Okay. And this is a hospital again. So this is good for drug rehabilitation, but also there's an awful lot of punch ups and people getting hurt back here. So this is just long overdue. Sort of care facilities back here and whatnot. Right, let's we need them to actually get on and build these things. So let's shove in some doors. Doors. And we'll put and loads of doors. There we go. Good. Right, okay, so they'll get on and build all of that. Now, we've had we've had some people come in. So intelligence informants, we really need to look actually at getting some new informants soon, don't we? Look, we've got a potential here. Deadly skilled fighter. Hello. Oh my god. Okay, she does an awful lot of killing people inside the jail. Look, she's in for 237 years. Apparently she likes ponies. Sasha had a lot of bills. Oh no, so the horsey habit was too expensive. With transportation and tack and others, she turned to a life of crime to fund her addiction. She scammed money, robbed banks, and it is so she scammed it, right, okay, and even killed a couple. What, banks? She was caught by the FBI and now has no life. No, she's in jail for murder. She came in for aggravated assault. And since she's been here, she's just committed 1, 2, 3... Auto-saving! Numerous murders, let's just go with that. Various plentiful amounts of murder. And I'm now going to free her to make her a CI. Huh? Now you're a snitch. How does it feel? Does she only have 43% coverage? Yeah. She may only have 43% coverage, which probably means that I might just bang her up forever. She's as good as a legendary, that one, isn't she, really? Oh, look, here they are. They've all come in. We're waiting to find out about... Oh, look, ex-law enforcement. I see you. Look, protective custody, straight away. So, now, that's extreme volatile, but she's normal security, so we're not going to worry about her. Volatile, you stay at max. Who's this? Oh, she's fearless. Look at this one. She's fearless. This prisoner is not intimidated by the sight of armed guards and is less likely to surrender during a fight. So this one we're going to want to up to Supermax. She's a snitch, so we're just going to change her to protective custody. Stoical, deadly, and fearless. You're a Supermaxer. Yeah, you are. Extremely volatile. You're a maximum. Stoical and fearless. You're a Supermaxer. Volatile lady. She's been released, right? So what else? Volatile, no. Strong and stoical. Okay. Supermaxer. Lovely. A strong lady, you are Supermax. Extreme volatile, no. You can bugger off. You, there. You, stoical lady. Stoical lady. You need to go to Supermax. Lovely. Cop killer. Oh dear. You need to also go to Supermax, please. Tough lady. No. Tough lady. You need to go to Supermax. The volatile must continue on to maximum security. It's working really well, I would say. Separating the volatile and instigators from pretty much everything else. It keeps the peace around here. It really does. We've had no riots since doing that, which is just incredible. Just incredible. Just incredible. Yes, yes, yes. Right, okay, so, lovely. So we've dealt with those ladies that came into the prison today. How wonderful. Oh, look. So they're building this as fast as this concrete floor again. It always gets the one next to what I want. Right, so let's get some flooring down. Why is this still not being built? Totally annoying. Totally annoying. Now, hopefully there's not going to be too much in the way of power here, because I tell you, this power station's getting pretty... This kitchen, it's causing some problems here. So it might overload it. They might have to like arrange some sort of backup or something. Look at this. Look at this. These aren't on timers though, to be fair. These are supposed to just be opened by guards, but the guards just aren't doing it. That's it. Out you go. Come on, out. Don't want you in here anymore. Thank you. Wow, look at this. They're such troopers, aren't they? Are we going to be able to get... Should we, if we could get just this, get a priority on this building, please? Priority on this... Uh-oh. Man-eater. No. A sort of like a collection of people up here. So, again, we have... You see, when there's nobody watching, look, and this all falls apart, lots of problems happen here. Look at this. Look at man-eater. Oops. Oh, dear. All unconscious. Can we help everybody? Yeah, get in there, will you? Why is this unmanned? Why is this... You should be ashamed of yourself. You're responsible. You're responsible for this. You, Charlie. What? Stop killing people. That was a staff member. Look, it's one of our workmen. I like our workmen. They're very important to me. Let's actually plop him down out here. Look, we've lost a guard. Look, we've lost some janitors, apparently. What, are they just quitting? What's going on? Right, okay. So, these ones... This happens, doesn't it, occasionally? Where things sort of get a bit stuck and they don't get unstuck. They're so terrified that this goes on. And really the only way to solve this is to reload the game, which I'm not going to do right now. Because we're busy. So, right, okay, so here we are. Here's all the offices for the psychiatrist. So what we're going to do is just build lots of walls so that we can actually separate these into lots of different offices. I mean, that's also important, isn't it? So let's... Oops, I've messed it up there as well. Get this done. Lovely. Thanks very much. We need to separate this into two. They're still working on that. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, that is fine. Now, let's see here. So, shall we start with these AA rooms, which have to be common rooms? Now, I basically just want them to have those chairs. What do you mean it's failed to be indoors? What on earth are you talking about? Let's get some lovely windows in. Lovely windows. We want this to be nice, you see. We want this to be nice for everybody. Yes. Lovely. What about a couple of lights? Look, nice and central too. Do that. Is there some... There's no power running through here. Isn't that splendid? Okay, if we run this power through here, and then we'll also run it up through there. We'll also loop it back round here, and then down to here. And then, for redundancy, we'll do that. Right, okay. How's it going? A common room... Well, it doesn't say that there's... Is there no requirements for what can go into a common room? Let's have a look here. It doesn't look like it, does it? Allowing your prisoners some free time to relax. No. Okay, so they can just use this. Oh no, look, this is starting to happen. Too dangerous. It's just one of those problems with the game. See what I mean? It's during an hour during some time when this is closed, so they're not allowed access to this. This is when the protective custody ladies will be in here. And they obsess over it, you know, instead of going to do other things. It's really frustrating, like seriously frustrating. Right, now, what else is there? We've got some more wools to be putting in, more wools. Let's put in a wall here. These are going to be, these two large rooms are the wards, if you like, where it's all held. And then because I'm a little bit strange, here we have like a reception with some toilets and stuff like that. And then back here, I think is more sort of staff toilets. I can't remember what that room is. It's probably just storage or something. I don't have a morgue back here, I know that. That was a deliberate choice. More rooms. So all of these need to psychiatrist. I think it's, is it just office? Yes, and then you put psychiatrists in it. Is that? I think that's how it works, isn't it? So oops. Do there. What's happened here? Look at this. Look at this. That's not supposed to be like that. I got carried away. Look. Right. Okay, so everything seems to come to a grinding halt because all the workmen are sort of just gathering up in here and getting scared. So what we'll do, I think, is reload the game, and then I shall be back. There we go. Game reloaded. Right. And somehow they all got through. That messed up. Yeah, I'm not sure about this at all. I'm not sure about this. It's not working terribly smoothly. But mainly because of AI problems rather than anything else. As far as I can tell. Right, now. So we should see over here with the reload, yeah, how they're sort of largely back to normal. Can we please have people monitoring this area? Jeez. It's such a dangerous place. You can't just wander around, or lack of, and expect everything to go smoothly. Yes, please. Can you, please? So that I don't have to do this manually. That's splendid. Thank you very, very much, kind sir. Right. So, shall we set up one of these offices and work out exactly what junk needs to be in it? So they're all going to end up effectively looking like these. Here, can you see? I like to do like the sofa where they can lay down and the psychiatrist sits at one end and says, and why do you suppose that is? Right, so that's what we're going to do over in these sections as well. Police is in a fight over there. Oh, God. Right. So let's see here. So we're going to need a sofa like this and like that. Isn't that nice? And they also need sort of like a desk, don't they? So if we put a desk there with a chair and the toilet. I like to have a toilet. We're just going to have maybe just a large window at the front, because when we repeat it down, we don't want windows on the outside here. That's not really going to work for us. We'll put a light here. No, we won't. That's a lie. Let's put one there. And we'll put one here and here. So it's, well, it'll be really, really well lit. In terms of materials, I think it was all wood, wasn't it? It was all wood, but we like to have the ceramic back here. Filing cabinet. Oh my God, how can I forget my beloved filing cabinet? Where should we have the filing cabinet? Should we have a couple there, like that? I think there was a bookcase as well for some reason. Let's see. Just sort of in there like that. Right, let's go and have a look at them again. I can't remember things. Let's see. So we like to have a security camera in it. Oh, look at a chair on the other side. Oh, these are marble floors. How swish. A radio and a radiator. Okay, we're actually doing pretty well then. They all tend to have like 3 on average of those things. Filing cabinets. Hey-ho. So we like to have... what I might do is actually... No, that'll be fine. And then we want a radiator. Should put in a filing cabinet there. And we want a security camera, which I might actually put there. And what was it? A radio, wasn't it? A radio. There we go. So that's the sort of thing. And then what I will do is probably do a lot of cloning business. Although, look, we should probably do the opposite. Okay, I shall get on and do the same on the other side. Or some other design. It's not working for me. Okay, so with the workmen working away in here, we also have these rooms. And these should be much simpler. We basically want a whole bunch of chairs for the AA meeting. I forget what the maximum amount of people is that you can have in an AA meeting. Shall we do them in a line like this? I don't know. Or should we have them, I think maybe, should we do something like this where they go all the way around the room? Should we do that? Something like this. Go all the way around the room. I wonder if that would hold the maximum amount of people, though, that can attend an AA meeting. I'm not sure. But I think we will give this a go, and then I can always look that up and double check, because it's been so long since I looked at the details of those meetings. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll give that a go. And we want the good old trusty mosaic. Fantastic, you see. See how simple that was? And we need to also get the walls built in over here. Splendid. And I think the workmen tend to work better if we do stick light about the place. So these are the toilets. But yeah, so I think if we get some lighting in these classrooms down like that. If they're not in the dark. This classroom might be a different size. Right. And, oh, this is coming along superbly as well. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not check out one of my delectable videos available? Feel free to come stalk me on social media and be sure to share this video with friends so even more may watch my schizwa. See you next time, peeps.